Welcome to Oxygen Not Included. My name is Nilaus, so this is episode 17 of our Let's Play campaign, and damn, is this an amazing game. I don't know how to say this, but well, I don't know how to say it, but it even more so than Factorio, maybe because I know Factorio so well and don't know this one. The list of things to do keeps growing and never goes down. So before we dive into this episode, we are going to just talk about what I want. So a number of people have commented that this is overflowing. It is true. Let's fix it. This is also nice and cold, and on the second planet we don't really have a lot of cooling, and we don't have a lot of polluted water. So how about putting it over here, using it for cooling, and just cooling all of this area down here. This could definitely need some cooling, so we get rid of this one. So another thing that's here is that's an abundant amount of polluted oxygen. Not great. On this location, we would also like to build the new rust oxidizer that I have designed, and there is a tutorial for it, so we're gonna zoom right through that one. And on top of that, on the third planet, I mean, we're not going to do this. I'd like to get a more sustainable food because, well, we don't really have sustainable food here. Actually, I think I'm just going to skip that one and just hack away at this and just go. There we go. Problem solved. That might be a bit much. Okay, not that one, not that one. And here. Yeah, so we don't do the food on this planet. I don't think so. That's boring. We'll come back to that, and we can wait a bit. On this planet, though, I'm asking them to do this, which is kind of not cool for them. I will give them one more task for them to do, which is even worse, and just sedimentary rock. Just fill it out here, and they're probably going to complain a lot about getting stuck out there, but that's not my problem. There, just fill it out so we can use this for building in the later on. And I'm gonna go all out crazy with this. There, and now I might as well take the last bits as well. And I think that one is not necessary, and that one is not necessary. But what is necessary is there. And I can also see that I'm also missing it behind here. So that's now we don't need to bother with this one anymore. I don't want to come back here. They should build these. A higher priority, thank you very much. There we go. And let's go back to the other location and get some other things started. So, first things first, this annoys me that we have so much polluted oxygen. That's definitely not intended. So I'm just gonna surround this area here with these, and actually also there and there. So let's build those. That should be fine, and then we'll take some power. Those lines, those... Feels weird that this one's connected. Now that I think of it, I really shouldn't be doing that. I should be starting the transition into lead, because we obviously have enough of this. So let's just do this, and we'll gradually transition the other one as well, but not right now. Not right now, he said. Stop it. Stop it. Don't do it. Okay, don't do it. And they will be complaining about low oxygen on Wichit for a long time to come. So let's start working on getting the oil in here, or the water in here. So we are having just a tiny overflow from toilets, and I will also get this one in here. And this is kind of risky, because even if I do this as a bridge into this network, that means it gives priority here. Then as it goes over here, and I don't want it to overfill, so I think it's safer if I could do something maybe like this, and then make sure that it only fills up, or actually it stops filling when, yeah, so it doesn't overfill this. That's probably best. And that one can now go down here for later on. Good. And then we can also do this one, I guess. There, why not? Alright, so that should be done, and I think I can take this one out. And I might back up a bit with the toilets, but don't really care. By the way, this is not really working at all, our crops. Do we want more dupes here? Do we want more dupes? I don't think we want more dupes. We'll take a bit of ethanol, and that should be fine. Let's go back to original planet, and now we want to bring The cold water from the cold slush guys are here. That one we want. And I will build it. I have no pipes anywhere. Ah, I thought I could just lead some pipe. What do we have options? Granite or sedimentary? Sedimentary is most useless. So, whoa. That one. Okay. I might even cross these things. And that's not it. I'd rather have it there. And that's actually working, I think. With a few additions like 1, 2, 3, 4. And anything up here? Nope. Also just need some power. How are we not getting this power yet? This one is fixed for that. So I'm going to go again with some power lines. That's totally not what I want. Power lines. Yeah, we still have a few here. So let me just refresh the next one. This is one of the annoying things you just have to take care of. And up here. Don't particularly like that it's all the way up there. I'll take this. I'll take that. And I'll take that one, which is actually the most important one. But we'll also do all the other things. Here. Here. And so that when we do it, we get all of it done. Damn, that's way too much. Why is there so much here? We're probably running out now. Yeah, this is one of those situations where we schedule this and then we'll just let it run for a bit. Because that's going to take ages upon ages to get done. Okay. Yep. That I don't bother with right now. So those are sort of the first things we wanted to take care of, and since I want this one to be done faster, then I think I'll actually get it a bit higher priority for this. Here. And all of this, I don't need the priority for the rest. I'll just build this one on priority. There, that is good. And now we can go back to Booblial. So we have now started a few things. Here, the reason why power is not a problem is because we're feeding barbecue over from the other location. Wichit is still a problem. So at this point, I think it's time for us to actually build the next location. We are also going to fix some power lines here. So we've looked at enough stupid power lines. So let me just expand this and find a way to do the power lines as well. So a bit of a step back here. What I'm doing now is, you can see here, we're slowly making progress on this. And if you're not on this map view, then we're slowly making progress on the rewiring of all of this. It's gonna take a while, that's for sure, but I'll just get it done, and yeah, that should be fine. I will take this one out, I think, because then I can take that one out, and it should be fine. So that's being done. Another thing that I want to get done is actually on this planet. So that's what I wanted to zoom back in here, is for Booblial. I want to take a lot of these. They can actually take a lot more skills, and I want to give them a lot of them exosuit warning and carrying capacity. So someone here at that one, you're now up to 13. That's not a problem. DJ Cleric, you can also do this because they're working on. Their really problem is that they can't carry much. This will help. They are not fast. That will help. That will help. And they can wear the exosuit thing. No exosuit penalty. Fry guy, you're at 12 already. That might be a bit high. But let's see. 13, 14, 15, 16. Go. You just have to be happy then. You already have it. You can just get supplying partner. And yeah, I'm not going to do much digging anymore here. So it's much more valuable to get the other things. This one's already pretty tough, but you know, I'm greedy. So all of them get this. PM. Those were kind of cheap, so you're now up to 17. That's a bit much. We you also have grilling and mechatronics. All right. Supplying, carrying, Thosal, you definitely get this. And with the tutor you are working on this, you can get astronomy, so you can research anything. I don't know if that even is relevant. Let's go through the other ones as well. Improved construction. There, we're going to do a lot of ranching on this. No, we don't have ranching. Why did I even do that? Damn it. And there. Brickbat, also a new guy. Farming, probably a good idea. So we get farming and carrying capacity. Okay, much more useful. Vichu, definitely not getting more. Already overburdened. That is a problem. That's actually a big problem. Should have done that. Back on Uzalin, we could consider sending X0 over to the other planet, but let's see. Okay, so I just wanted to do that, and then I want to talk something else. I have noticed that in here I have a lot of eggs because we're actually making all the eggs we need, and all of these are... How are they not full? Doesn't matter. All the eggs sort of end up here. That's not great because soon they'll start hatching. So what I also need to do is, or what I've decided to do is, I am going to remove this awfulness, and I'm also going to take all of this out. Do I have anything behind it power-wise? Nope. Then I can just do this one instead. Here. I can't override it. But that's that will mean I can use this space for a kill zone, which is really nice and close. That's really lovely. And we're not getting anything anyway. So I've also moved these two cots here, so we can actually have another place where they can sleep. And that is Thosel and Wichit, who don't like sleeping here. Thosel, afraid of the dark, and Wichit also afraid of the dark. So you get nice light there, so you should be happy. And with you being happy with that, I can now take out all the rest of this. Don't do that, because I would much rather do this, and this, and this. There. So we're going to do a design here of the kill zone, the kill box we have built before on the first planet. We are going to need it here as well. So let's just get that done. So it's time to take a look at where we are, and yeah, so I woke up at an odd time and thought, you know what, I'm just gonna finish some of these things so that we can focus on the more interesting things, like doing that, and that's what we're gonna do. So we have built this one. There's nothing magical about it. Well, there's a lot of magical about it, but it's actually exactly the same as what we have on the previous planet. So let's hook it up. Basically, what this one does is it takes everything in. Yeah, at least this point we take everything in. There might be some that we don't take, puffs and stuff like that. But at this point we take everything in. Yeah, but we only take it in at there, and then we wrangle everything from there. And from this one, this is now a room. I will wrangle everything, and I'll be super high, and I want nothing in there. So as soon as something comes in, it'll be wrangled to this location with priority 6, or to these locations with, I hope, priority 7. Yes, there. What I also need to do, since we now have all of these locations, then we want to be a bit more automation on this one. Critter sensors. Let's get those up and running. There, 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 and there. And we can still continue. We have so much lead. That's wonderful. So let's start abusing that. And from here, we'll just simply take it over and say, you know, these 3 are probably going to be exclusively for those. Yeah. And I will look at my power lines. So let's hook these up. They shouldn't be taking power unless they are actually being used. So the point here is that I will monitor how many I have, and only when there's a deficit, I will allow more. So what we also wanted to do, this thing is just get the hell out of there. You're never gonna work anyway, and you're just gonna give me annoying warnings. This one, we said that we wanted to do this, and I have put a little convenient flip switch here. Boop. And we now have the water coming in. The reason for this is, so next time where they go made a mess, because this one is filling up in like 27 cycles, then, or maybe even 127 cycles, and I forget about it, then what I can do now is, yeah, I can flip the switch, and then it's only this part of the line that actually needs to be done. So here, this one can just keep going because it's gonna leave down here, and it'll be here. So another thing, we now need to do the design. If you have keeping up on my YouTube channel, then you may have noticed that I have a pretty awesome design, if I should say so, in my own humble opinion. A rust deoxidizer setup, and we're going to build it here. But since it's already built on the tutorial where I go into much more detail with it, then I am not going... Great build here. Then I'm not going to go into as much detail here. I'm simply going to build it, and then we're going to take a look back at from time to time just to see how things are progressing with the build. So that's we're going to just lay out the foundation here, at least to get it started, and you can then, if you want more detail on how this is built or how it works, then I would encourage you to check out the tutorial I have on my good old YouTube channel. There. That's still not that big too. This one here. So what I'm building is... Can they go... No, they can't go up there. So it has to go... Not these two. And that one, because then they can go down. I'll take this out. And then we build... Just going to briefly explain what I'm doing. I am putting... This one will be taking chlorine out. Sorry. These three will take out the oxygen. Will they though? Nope. All of this is incorrect. Yeah. I've built it a few times now, so I know. There. So these two actually need to be open as well, so I can actually get in there. There, there, there. These will take out the oxygen, and now I'll make a rust oxidizer right there and right there. That's going to be... Whoops, I don't want to pause it. And I'm going to take some power out here. Okay, I think we'll just make this quickly. High stress. Duplicant has a temper tantrum. Can you just please don't do that? Alright, Wichit is going crazy. Alright, Wichit, let's build you a location here where you can go less crazy. I did not actually think you would be going that crazy. But alright, I'll give you a massage table. If that's how you are behaving. That's under medicine, right? Massage table. Yeah, you can get one of those. And I can get two of those. And how big does a massage room have to be? Relax. Massage clinic has to be at least 12 tiles. Okay, so I don't need to build it much bigger than that. And maybe I'll actually build it slightly bigger. Just... One, two, three, four. There, these two. And I'm gonna get one more in here, and then we're gonna get some kind of beautiful things in between that no one can actually do anything about, but they'll be here. Great. I'm gonna be that one done, and we have also, of course, issues with power here, but that's beside the point. Oh, look at that. Who? Oh, right. I was like, who did that? And the answer is, Wichit did that. He lashed out and smashed 3 walls. Crazy. Yeah, well, you can go down and sweep it up, you bastard. Yep, so that's the luxury of being a long-standing supporter of the channel, is that you get yelled at and called a bastard. Yeah, so if you want that unique experience for yourself, then head on over to Patreon and support the channel. That was a good sell, wasn't it? So we built our little, very rudimentary location here, and maybe we need someone to actually make things look nicer here. I don't know. We have bad food. We have... Ooh, hatchling eggs. Don't care. Let's get some barbecue here. Doing doctoring, ranching, tidying. We might want to get one more. Researching, doctoring. And critter aversion. No, thanks. Bottomless stomach. Don't really want it. I will take this one. Alright, so I was hoping we could get another dupe. We're going to keep an eye on dupes here. And we're going to continue on this one. So things are working, things are progressing. It takes quite a while to do this. So again, this is not really something we want to just steer the way through. So let's forward a bit again through this one. And is anyone really surprised that this would happen? Thank you. Well done, PJGR. You are useless. So careful, and then it still happens, right? It still happens. Okay, so close it up and see if we can continue the build here. Well, hello, Fry Guy. Did you want to get stuck in there as well? It does kind of happen quite often with you guys, doesn't it? And then we're gonna close it behind you and get back to work. And now we're just building the power line to fix it, and as we get the power line done, should be pretty quick. They should be prioritizing it. I hate the fact that they're going through this one and getting killed by or attacked by this one, but that's just what it is. Oh, you are annoying. Let's get these done. That's all of the conductor wire. We're just missing a bit here, and I don't think it's not impossible, right? No, they can do it, as we can see here. Just 25 for each, and just build, 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 build. There, that is the power line. Here, I have deliberately not hooked up this one, because then all of this will start, and I don't want that. But I want to start making the vacuum in here, now that we have the airlock. We have just enough, and do we have anyone inbound? Yeah, we have DJ Clerk, so once DJ Clerk comes in, it's gonna be good. This one, oh, is there no outbound line? Nope, there's no outbound line, silly. This one will also be detecting chlorine, so chlorine will go up and get in there. Once that's done, I'll take this out and deconstruct. It's 135. So these are now ready. I just need to make a vacuum in here. What we also need, and I want to do that as well, I think it's time to close this off. Like entirely that. And what we'll then do with all the output, I'll actually do a bit of a long trip for this. And the reason why is because down here we have some nice cold water, and I want to utilize this water like as efficiently as possible. And I want to do that by making some insulated insulated tiles here. Yep, like that. It looks silly. But I want 2 of those. I want this to be nice and cold. I wonder if I'm going to use it for too much. There. Wish I could copy. This is absolutely silly. I'm checking that what am I building it out of? I'm building it out of iron ore. And that, goodbye. That's just not what we want to do. Goodbye. We want to make it out of, obviously, out of lead, because even though lead is less of a conductor, then it's something we have in abundance. Oh, I can't even do that. Oh, okay, so it actually has to be iron ore. Okay, well, I don't really like iron because I want all the iron to be converted into steel eventually. So I'm actually going to do something completely different. Now I'm just going to do that. That's way more simple, right? Yep. And this one will then be coming in with 2 insulated pipes. No. Yeah, that's actually correct. Insulated pipe tiles go up. And go up. That one goes up. This one goes up. Yep, that's a lot of stuff here. But the point is, this is coming out at too high temperature, and I need to get this. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to do a cooling thing. I forgot to do a cooling loop in here. That's bad. That's bad. So I think I need to do a cooling loop here. Yes, I do. I absolutely do. Yeah, okay. So that's just going to be a cooling loop that for something we don't really have yet, but I'm going to do that. I have to do this. Wow, this is also like a massive infrastructure thing. These go here. And actually this one, go here. Splash. Yeah, that was just a thing. So basically what I'm doing now is all the stuff that comes in goes by there first. Hopefully that'll work. And let's see. So these ones have to be the output pipes of oxygen in our base, which means these ones will stop. Let's see if we can get a good dupe. I'd like to get a good dupe here. Let's get some doctoring, digging, farming, doctoring. That seems good. Narcoleptic, don't care. Biohazardous, tidying is great. What is that? That's a lot of strength and carrying capacity. Doctoring, ranging, don't really feel it. Small bladder, biohazardous, uncultured. That's pride. That's That's probably fine. And this will be Baba the Shmoo. Thank you so much for your pledge and your long-standing support. And I'll reward you by yelling at you for being useless. So how about that? And you should be Baba. You are going to simply start by doing that. You're going to be carrying a lot because we actually need to clean up a lot here. And this one. And I want to work you towards this Wundertüte. So let's give you some carrying capacity. We're going to go through everything. And what we want to give everyone is exosuit. On this planet, everyone here should have exosuits. They do. Perfect. Alright, so now more stuff to be built. All of this. What I want to take a look at as well is this one. It didn't quite work. And let me see something. This line, okay, this is getting complicated. This line goes over here and drops eggs. So this one should actually be taking critter eggs, like a lot of critter eggs. And that will actually initiate our kill zone, or our evolution chamber, as we should call it. I'm going to set this one to 85. That's the way it works. That is perfect. And I'll take these in here. I'll only hatch stone hatches sort of aggressively, or as we call it aggressively. But there, do that. Anything else, just let it go in there. And now we have these also built. That takes a while, but they are built. So when it is below 8, I think, then it's sending a green signal. And then I copy that signal. Let's check it. It's below set 8. And I can now do this one. So since it's automated, I can now also just line all of these up to 8. I think that should be fine. Here, here, here. And I am just flabbergasted by the fact that I still have hatches here. Why do I still have hatches? Damn it. I don't want hatches in any of these. Right? I don't have hatches. I don't want hatches. There we go. Okay, so you should be taking out now. No hatches. We don't care about them. We only want stone hatches. And the rest go in there. And this one, I am going to wrangle all of that crap. There's so many hatches down here. And the stone hatches should go in here. And the non-stone hatches should just be put into our kill room. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Place will turn into lovely food very soon. This one is kind of weird, isn't it? What's up with that one? That's definitely a mistake, that it goes through this one. Yep. That is definitely a mistake. I'm going to deconstruct this one and turn around, because otherwise, whatever I pick up from this location will go to the other planet. And that is just absolutely incorrect. The reason why it's non-filtered here is because it is currently not. And that means also they can do that one, and we can take this one out. So now we can take one more line of power, and I'm going to just hit it into this one. And I know that I could just link it up there, but then, I don't know, sometimes... Actually, that is true. They could just do that. That's no reason not to. That one should be safe, because that's an output. Sometimes they just get a bit confused, but in this case, it should be fine. Let's get that one done, and then verify our build here. Yeah, they're just sweeping so many hatches. Unbelievable how many hatches they're sweeping. And we look at this wire. We see that it's red, 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 green, green, green. So 4 of them are green, and 1, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 green, 3 red, and that means they have 8 in here. Yes, perfect. Perfect, perfect. That's it's working, and I still need more hatching out here. And let's get a high priority hatching here. I think they just kind of forgot it. How many do I have? It looks like I still have 2 stone hatches, and that's it. Perfect. Is this working? No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. This is going to be the main part. So we wait for this one to be done. We can also do here. We can do rust. We have one more thing that we absolutely want to do. We are not hooking it up so the dupes can do it yet. And the other one will be also consumable, but salt. Come on, salt. Yep. And this one will be sand. because that goes down there for these. Good. We've now established the vacuum, and I can kill this part, and I can kill that one as well. What I do not have, I just noticed, is this one. So that's probably going to be taking that one out when it comes. And this one will take, what will it take? It'll basically take everything except filtration medium, because filtration medium is on that one, so otherwise it'll just start sweeping back and forth. And I'll just finish this part. This one go into here. That has to be the high pressure vent, the only one we have, because we don't have the plastic on this planet yet. And I'm gonna finish this up, and once it's done, we can get the station, the atmosphere station, getting that in there. Brilliant. Except that we don't have a suit. Do we actually have a suit? I don't know. Let's see if we have suits left. There is one. Cool. I don't hope they take it from the other one, but maybe. Oh, it says that I have 2 units atmosphere suits available. Cool. That's pretty good. And this one is now a vacuum, so that's perfect. This one's good. I'll take this only as vacancy, and I'll close this one as well. And then this is now ready to hook up. It doesn't have the cooling though, and it doesn't have the output. But you know, you can't have it all. What I'm gonna do though is I am going to make a temporary solution like that. Once these temporary solutions are done, then I can actually hook it up. And that means we hook it up right now. Let's do it. Allow manual use. Allow. Great. So that should be done. And I will now, since this is sealed off, I can now wire this one up. This one will take, will it take everything? Nope. It'll only take the metal or the iron ore that comes out of the refinery there. That's the only thing it's going to take. Actually, right now, I think I'll allow it to take everything. There. And no. What is this one? Sandstone. So I'm going to take sandstone as well, because I want that one out. Metal ore, yes, and sandstone. That's just a mineral, right? M as in mineral. Raw mineral. R as in raw mineral. I'm also going to take this sandstone. There we go. Whoop. Come on. Pick up the sandstone. Perfect. Take that out. Nope. Pick up the sandstone, I guess. Alright, so let's look at the overlay here. Yep, we got the rust coming in. We do not have the sand coming in yet, but we'll get it. We'll get it. And these two should be above 4,450. Yes, and yes, I'm just checking. Yeah, that looks good. These are output up here, and if they can't output, well, that just is what it is. Here, this one is filtering, so chlorine goes in, and everything else goes out. But currently, nothing is working because we don't have the salt. Do we get the salt inbound? Yeah, okay, they're just a bit lower priority, and all this can be done. It is time for us to build the next big project. I am going to delete all of these. That's just the only way I can do this is by doing buildings like that. Otherwise, it's just, yeah, it's going to be bad. I'm going to delete all the other stuff. Okay, so we also need in this episode, what? Overloading. Overloading? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's the wire. Ah, the wire. I was like, is the tiles overloaded? But no. That is a reason why nothing is working. So let's get those done. Cool. Let's take a look at the next big project I want to do. So if we have here, we have a massive amount of cooling potential here, and this brine has a stupid amount of potential. Let's use that potential. So what I want to do is just smash in here, and actually maybe not that one. Smash in here, there, and build a very, very, very temporary location here. This location's temporary location of ours will be doing refining, and nothing but refining. It's just the things that heat up a lot. And we're just gonna make, I was like thinking I should do something really advanced with my cold box design. And then I realized, you know what, I have actually too much cooling. So let's get some of that cooling in here. As much as I'd like to be able to do 2 of those, it just doesn't make any sense to do 2 of those. Here and here. And you know what, without that one getting inbound, then it doesn't really make sense. That's getting built there. And we'll just allow it to flow down and basically cool down this entire thing if we can. What we're gonna get is... actually, let's take some of these out. Oops. First take this out, yeah. Get it. And I want to have a liquid container here. No. Let's make the liquid container here, and then the refinery. It's annoying that I can't make it right next to it, so I'm just going to pretend that it's on purpose, like that. This is kind of a lot of power that it needs. Let's have a look at any of these that don't seem to be using much. Yeah, they're all being way overused. This one's not so much. We'll take this. It's a bad idea. I like my bad ideas. Get in there. Perfect. I'm not going to do any kind of automation because I don't want to. That's going to be built in there. And I'm going to get some piping. That's going to be insulated pipes. It goes into that one. It goes in there. And then it returns out that way. And where does it go? It goes this smooth way. That's the inbound, right? It's inbound and the outbound. That's the outbound. Good. And the outbound will have one of these. And I will also make sure that, because that's definitely not going to be built right there, so I'm going to build these underneath. And now I need to get this done. So basically what happens here is that I'm going to bring in some liquid here, some brine, and just keep it in this storage, and then bring it in. That should be good. I could, and if I wanted to make it very advanced, and I do like making things very advanced, too advanced for my own good, I could take this one and simply make... Where do I want to go with this? Hold on. What did I want to do? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Don't care. Make sure you take that out. Okay, so I was just thinking if I should sort of model it so it didn't fill up, but it's fine. I'll do this, and I'll do this part, and I'm going to do this one, and I don't know if I break something with these priorities, but, you know, priorities are priorities, and I'm going to need some power for this one as well. This is going to run almost all the time. We're going to revise the power lines later on. Okay, so what we're going to do now is wait for this one to be done. Once it's done, we can try to hook it up and get some actual refining done. While we wait, we can take a nice little peek here, and you can see how well this works. It filters automatically, and it uses a total of 10 watt of power instead of the 120 of the actual gas filter. So I don't know why I would ever use this instead of, maybe in the start of the game when I don't have it, but yeah. And you can see these are getting, every time they get a little burst of chlorine in, they will switch on. You can see there's a tiny bit of chlorine in here, and once that comes in, poof, poof, one of these will start working and then stop again. It's now super important that you remove this warning for crops, otherwise it's just gonna keep making noise all the time. So I want this one to be built. That is just time. And over back on the first planet here, I have I want to get this one built. We have the lines here being done pretty much okay, and now we just need to wait for this one to be done. So let's have a look at that. And taking a peek over at the third planet, this is here. We don't have any cooking places. We don't have any sort of safe food storage or anything like that on this planet. It's absolutely horrendous. I know that. But what is more annoying is the fact that I've run out of sand. Something as trivial as sand. So we're going to send a sand rocket over here. I'm going to do shift 1 so we get up there. And I'm just going to go... This one is storing what? It's storing glass. Ooh, glass. Actually, how about just Just also taking sand, filtration medium, filtration medium, filtration medium. There, and then upping it to 2000. And what's the oxygen in here? Yeah, we'll pump some more oxygen in here, just because. And there's a lot of blue bloom, blue bloom. That's the one we want to really get away from. And let's see if we get some sand in here. We probably also get some glass. We don't know, but even if we get glass, then that means we can fix the power on the third planet. And we are ready to launch this rocket. Let's get out and switch the set the target, and that's going to be over to Wichit. And we have crew, and as soon as the crew is coming in, then we're good to go. Here we have the crew, and we are off. Boom, acknowledge warnings, probably nothing important. And off. Good, now we can see if things have been built in the meantime. Oh, look at this beautiful location. This one doesn't know what it wants. Let's see, I want to make some iron. Iron ore to iron, there we go. I have a total of nothing. Brilliant. And I have also, that one is nothing. Well, that's a good start. That's a good start. Let's get some refined carbon at least. Here we have some, we'll do 50 of those. Thank you very much. 50. And there, and there, and made a mess. Who made a mess? It's in the rocket, of course. That's not a problem. And what we're going to do is we are going to find a... Oh, how do we get stuff back here? I think I automated it, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I automated it. Yes, that one. If we look at it. And this one should take all except critter eggs. All except critter eggs. Yeah? Yeah, all except critter eggs. That's correct. This one, if I take iron ore in here, metal ore, and just send lots and lots of iron. Let's have a look. What we'll be seeing now is that a crazy amount of iron will now be shipped from the second planet to the first planet automatically. I love this part. What I don't love is the fact that I go all the way out here and back. I could have just cut up here and saved a lot of materials. Yes, please. This one is working, but we're still not getting all of that junk out there done. It will get done eventually. What we're seeing now, let's go back to first planet. And what we're seeing, well, what we should be seeing at least is that if we can find, here we go, there it comes, all the way up there. It's just coming in and it goes into our junk storage. From the junk storage, they will have to pick it up manually. And that's something we could do better. There's a lot of things we could do better here, but not necessarily we are going to do it better. I'm just going to make a little light up here because this one should always have a light. It's just one of those things where if this is your most important building, so give it some lights as well. There we go. Get all of that done. This one should be taking refined metal. No, it's actually be... I don't know if it should take refined metal. Probably should take raw metal or at least iron ore here. Should take that. Because that's the only thing I really want. And yep, there is something being worked. What are we working on? We have no idea what we're working on. But let's take a look at the output here. It's now coming out at 27 degrees, 28 degrees. That's brilliant. And it's coming in at -11. So what we're doing now is heating up this pool of water, which is good. It should heat up eventually up to 40 degrees. If it heats to 40 degrees, we have to stop it from continuing. But the great thing is, what are we missing? We're missing lime. Okay, so on Bubliel, this one should actually be taking anything that can be made into lime. We don't have that one. Nope, we don't need to make it if we don't have it. Eggshells, yes please, forever. Fossil to lime, yes please, forever. And that's it. Salt to table salt. We'll take 99 of those eventually. There. So we can actually start making some steel now. First we have to make some iron though. Without iron we're not making steel. Now we don't have lime. We don't... Yeah, lime is the one thing we don't have yet. So we'll eventually get it. Let's enjoy this and just get over to Wichit, where we have left a building. And here I am going to go inside and we're going to say this one should be a whole lot of nothing. And what I want to get back is actually metal or aluminium ore. Just get 20,000 aluminium ore. I don't even know if I have 20,000 aluminium ore on this planet. Do I? Yeah, I have plenty. So let's get that. This one. view interior, and sweep the whole damn thing. There we go. Not that one. Alright, timber. Good stuff. Back here, what are our results? We need to take some of these things. If I don't care about the sand, we got some refined carbon. Hatchlings don't care about that one anymore. Copper don't care about that one. And what we need to see is iron. That's always going to be here. Oh, we have 6.8 tons already. And, oops, what we also need to do... Oh, I don't see what that was. Steel. We don't have that yet. So right now we're just in the process of making lots of iron. Let me just cut that out. No, I'm not. Because we still don't have the lime. So I think on this planet, I think I want to stop this one from actually getting there. And... yeah, that one. Good. So that's now working. And let's see, is this one being built? No, it's not, but it still is priority 6. I don't get why this is not built. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll just make it priority 6. If 5 doesn't work, then 6 will probably work. There, and I think it is working. It's just kind of not everyone is working on it at the same time. Let's get the last non-dupe here, and then, oh, some barbecue. Let's put that on 200,000. Vegetola, you are getting that a bit more barbecue. Lovely. No. Hit there. And what I can do now is do heavy watt wire. What can we make that out of? Aluminium? Sure. That's the only thing we have on this planet. So we now have more power on this planet. But that's not really what we want. This one, I want to see if we're not storing much and the filtration medium is being cleaned up. That's just something that'll happen. The reason, oh, sorry, I want to show you why it's so important. If we look at the oxygen on this planet, it's kind of miserable. This looks great, except that, okay, it's already been pushed quite a bit further down here. We're just generating tons of clay. So all of this polluted oxygen needs to be converted now, and it will be converted quite rapidly now. At some point, we'll have all of this, and then we can start breaching this planet, but that's definitely not right now. Let's do a summary of what we've done so far. This annoys me a bit because the reason why are you stuck actually? And why is it stuck? I am not getting salt. Let's get these ones so that we are actually getting. Is this really not being? Okay, so they do have salt on this planet. They're just not really particularly willing to do it. Alright, partner. Partner gave up. Oh, no, DJ Cleric is coming in. Okay, so this should work. But I guess because of that. So we've done a rust oxidizer. That means I can, with 10 dupes, I can now officially turn these off. Disable building. And... where's the other one? There, disable building. That means we can now get control of our chlorine in the base, which is awful. And that's something I'd really like to get control over. So that we have a nice clean base and don't have any of these pollutants down here. That's the one thing. And there. And let's look at the other thing we've done this episode. Aside from just fixing all of the power lines, which is super boring but needs to be done. Then, is this one work, Aaron? I guess it's just not getting there. Maybe it's because they will always do the other one first. And this one's also high priority. And maybe just make it priority 6. Don't need to go this overboard. And yeah, so this one will keep us happy when it comes to refinery for a very long time. Only when this one is getting full, then... and the good thing, another good thing is this one is heating up the entire surrounding around us. Which means we start melting this area. Which is also nice, because I don't really need it. I don't need more cooling on this place. I just need more materials. So that's that is it. We got metal refining going. We got rust deoxidization going. We got basically all of our reworked on wires, which is absolutely amazing. So I feel that this base is now taking a big step in forward in order to sort of be, let's say, more mature. We're now up to getting more iron. This is going to be lovely. So on this planet we have a lot of iron to work with. That's going to be shipped to the other planets as well if we need it. Yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed it, and we are of course going to continue this series, many episodes more, because there's just so much to do in this game, and with new research, new releases coming out as well, then it's going to be awesome with new items. So if you like it, hit the like button, share it with friends, family, your grandma, whoever you want to, whoever should follow this series, and leave a like and a comment below if there's something you want more, less of, and stuff like that. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay effective.